Welcome back to ScaleSpeedworks. My name's Mike, and welcome back to Classic Kit Review. This week, we're going to be taking a look at the Ford Mustang. We're going to be taking a look at the 5th generation Mustang from 2005 to 2014. I'll cover a brief history of the car, then we'll dive into a few kits and take a look. Thanks for stopping by today, and I hope you enjoy this episode of Classic Kit Review. Let's get started. Ford introduced a redesigned Mustang for the 2005 model year. The senior vice president of design called it retro futurism. The Mustang saw a mid-cycle refresh in 2010. In 2011, the engines were revised, and the Mustang saw the return of the 5-liter engine, also referred to as the Coyote engine, which produced 412 horsepower and 390 foot-pounds of torque. Brembo brakes were optional, along with 19-inch wheels and performance tires. A new Mustang Boss 302 was introduced in 2012 with 444 horsepower. A Laguna Seca Special Track Edition car was also available, which offered additional body bracing, the replacement of the rear seat with a steel X-brace for stiffening, and other powertrain and handling enhancements. An early update to the 2013 Shelby GT500 saw a new 5.8-liter supercharged V8, producing 662 horsepower. The Shelby and Boss engines came with a 6-speed manual transmission. Revell tooled a new Mustang GT kit for 2005, which saw several updates over the years and included some cool special editions, such as the 2006 Shelby GTH, as well as a 2007 Shelby GT500, a 2008 Bullet Mustang, and a 2009 Shelby GT500 KR. A snap-tight Mustang GT convertible was released in 2010, and later the Shelby GT500 and Boss 302 were both released. The kits have seen updated box art and have been released a few times since. Now that we have a little background on the car and a brief history of the kits, let's dive in and take a look. We're going to get started by taking a look at the 2010 Ford Shelby GT500. Body in its own bag. Let's see if we can take this out. Body looks okay. Real thin plastic. The mold lines could be a little bit deeper, but they're okay. Real clean, not a lot of flash, not a lot of seam lines. All right, looks pretty good. Let's set that aside, see what else we have. Wow, real nice detail there on the fan. Your drive shaft. Looks like some stabilizer bars. The springs look real nice. Good detail there. Brake calipers have nice detail. Okay, these are smooth, so hopefully there's an insert that goes in there. And look at that. Inserts. There's a hood insert. There's the other grill insert. Spoiler. The hood looks real nice. Underside of the hood. Hard to pick up a little bit of detail in there, not much. Some real shallow pins for the spoiler mount, but Got some pins in there, so hopefully that goes together real nice. Some more engine components. Those look good. That is going to be a pain to cut off the tree right there. Oh. Okay. It's a chassis. Top of the chassis, the interior looks nice. Engine compartment looks real good. Molded in detail there, but not too bad. There's a rear shelf. Looks good. Let's take a look at the underside. And this is just the interior. That's not the chassis. All right. So we did have a loose component in there. Rear seat. So this, oh yeah, that fits in real nice right there. It's nice that that's separate. That can be detailed separately. Here's the glass. Again, the glass is frosted. A lot of underhood components. Washer bottles, headlights, etc. There's still a lot more in here. Let's take a look at the engine. Engine looks real good. Suspension components. Part of the firewall. Exhaust. Open on the bottom, not a big deal. Real nice detail on there. Let's take a look at the dashboard. Details are pretty shallow on there, but they look nice. There's your steering wheel. Your center console. Here's your chassis. Chassis looks good. Some copyright information we're going to have to sand off right there. Copyright 2010, Revell. Chassis looks nice. Oh, look at that. Right here, there's some really, see if I can catch in the light. Really nice heat shield molded in detail there. Hard to see. There you go. That looks great. Door card that's loose in there. Door card looks nice. Again, the detail looks a little shallow. Okay, let's start with some chrome parts. Headlights. I wonder if these were supposed to be chrome or not. There's a little bit of chrome on one of the lug nuts there. That's interesting. Wheels look nice though. Molded in kind of a gray plastic. Let's take a look at the front seats real quick. Front seats look pretty good. Let's say front seat back. Real nice alignment, real nice fit there. Let's take a look at the tires. Tires look great. Tires are kind of stiff, but they're hollow. They are no-name tires, which is kind of disappointing. The tread, see if you can take a look at that. The tread looks great. We have different size tires. You guys see that? Front and rear. Beautiful. Let's take a look at the chrome pieces we got on here. A couple of chrome wheels. A couple of different headlight bezels. Yep. Hard to tell. Looks like there's a couple of Cobras on here. That looks cool. All right. There's a rear. That looks great. Great job. Real nice kit. Let's take a look at the decal sheet. Oh, lucky me, I have 2 decal sheets. I'm sure that was an accident. Both exactly the same. The decals look excellent. Excellent decals. Both white and silver graphics. Let's take a look at the instructions. Here's all your paint callouts. It's nice, all the part names. Wow, good job, Revell. Even more, great, good job. Good job. Those are great. 115. Let's see what 115 was. I was looking at that earlier. Oh, of course it's on this page. 115 is the crossover tube. Should have known that. 115. Engine detail looks great. Metal exhaust tips. Yeah, this is a great looking kit. Great looking kit. All right, let me get everything cleaned up and I'll be right back. Now let's take a look at the Boss 302. Again, the paint callouts, the paint guide, and the parts list. Really like that. All right, let's take a look at the kit. Before we do that, let's take a look at those decals. Those are really nice decals. All right. Let's see, what do we have on top? We have some door cards. These are nicely detailed. Next, we have the engine, some engine parts. Those look really nice too. Boss 302. Let's take a look at the chassis. Chassis looks really nice. Copyright 2014. Here's the rest of your engine. Again, the detail looks great. Front and rear disc brakes. The calipers look nice. The exhaust looks real good. Alright, let's see what we have in the next bag. Let's take a look at the glass. Again, frosted areas, real easy to paint. It's your clear lenses for the rear and for the front. Maybe for the front. Oh yeah, front ones I think are right there. Let's take a look. Some of the chrome parts. Looks like a differential cover. I do not like those wheels. Those will eventually be replaced, but nothing we're going to worry about right now. The chrome looks great. Front bumper with molded in chin spoiler looks good. The hood, the spoiler. Here's your grills. Let's take a look at the underside of the hood. Some nice detail under there. Rear seats. Some of the front seats, the seat backs, all that looks very, very nicely detailed. Bumper. A lot of parts trees in here. Rear axle. So this is nice. There's a parking brake finally molded in separately. Tires look nice. See the nice tread pattern on there. They are no-name tires. They are hollow, but they're very stiff hollow. Real nice. I like those tires. Here's the interior pan. The under hood detail. It looks excellent. Right. Only thing we have left in the bag are the tires. All right, well, that's it. Let me get this cleaned up, and I'll be right back. So I didn't realize it until later, but I was actually missing something from the kit. I don't have a body, so that might be a little bit of an issue. However, I think somewhere I do have this laying around, and with that, I plan on doing a little bit of a conversion. So I'm sure most of you watch the Muscle Car Modeler. He did this video a few months back, and I'm going to show a short clip of what he did.
To build this as a convertible in the Scale Auto magazine, June 2013 issue right here, and it's a little worn, you know. I read them and every now and then I dig through them, and I had to dig to find the article on this. So page 22, here's Upgrade a Mustang by Bob Downey. And it gives you the full-on format on how to take Revell's then new, or fairly new, 2010 kit and kit bash it with their Snap kit, which was the convertible body, to take and kit bash it into that. So I'm like, all right, here's the plan. And even in there, I'm looking, I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. And I'm reading it. And he even tells you, he goes, you can do all of these steps, and you can go one step further and do the Shelby by cutting the front and rear bumpers off of the convertible body and swapping it. So this literally tells you step by step everything and what to do and how to do it, to put the engine compartment in there and get rid of the Snap kit parts, and how he did it, and convert the whole thing over. Now, one thing I had to do was I remember having to cut the entire cowl out and use that one. But mostly everything to do it is explained in here. So it really does tell you how to do it, which is really cool. And it even mentions, yeah, you can do it to the Shelby kit as well if you really want to make it a convertible.
Well, there you have it. It will be a little bit of work, but I think using that convertible body is the best way to go. All the convertible pieces are there, and with just a little bit of work, one of these kits should just fit right in. That's all I got. So I really appreciate you guys hanging in there, and I will see you on the next episode of Classic Kit Review.